Hi everyone and welcome to my winter beauty tips. So it is incredibly cold over here at the moment, and I find when the weather changes you do need to kind of give your skin a few little adjustments and make sure that the product that you're using and the routine that you're following is appropriate to the weather. So these are my kind of top picks and tips of products that would be great for you during the colder months when your skin needs a little bit more TLC, when it can be damaged from central heating and from the wind. You kind of get a little bit of redness and your skin can just kind of be a bit temperamental. I'm uber pale at the moment, as you can see. I've got no fake tan on. I'm probably not as pale as I'm looking on camera, but I am pretty pale. So it's a great time to do it because you can kind of really see what the winter does to your complexion. So the first thing is I'm a big believer in swapping your normal cleanser, your kind of face wash, face scrub, whatever you use on a daily basis, if it's a foaming product, to a cream-based one, because they're more nourishing to the skin and they do clean in the same way. They do cleanse your skin just as deeply and just as effectively, but they are kind of less stripping and a little bit more gentle on your complexion. So if you've got a kind of slightly drier complexion, then something like the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. I know I mention this in every video nearly, but it is a really amazing product and it just gives the skin that really nice glow that I think skin can lack during the cooler months. In the summer you have that kind of glow from the sun, but you kind of tend to be a little bit more tan, so it covers your imperfections, and then in the winter your skin can tend to look a little bit dull. So the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish is a really great one because you cleanse it off with a muslin cloth and it just really makes the skin look really glowy, and it's a cream based cleanser. You can buy this in John Lewis. It's about £13. You can buy it online on the Liz Earle website as well, and it is a really lovely product and great for those who have slightly dry complexion, although I've got quite oily skin and it works great on me. Then if you've got a slightly oilier complexion, then I would recommend the Visibly Clear Pink Grapefruit Cream Wash. I love all the Neutrogena face washes, to be honest, but this one is really nice. It's got a kind of very mild pink grapefruity scent and it really cleanses your skin without stripping it. Your skin feels really clean and fresh, but not stripped of its essential moisture, not stripped of any oils, and it says that it cleanses and prevents spots and blackheads without over drying skin. I don't really think a cleanser can prevent spots from coming, but I don't really suffer from acne anyway, and this is a really nice one during the cooler months, and I've been using it in conjunction with my Clarisonic and it works really well with it. Then we have another facial product. If your skin is really dry and you want to give your skin a little treat, and I do feel like in the cooler months your skin kind of tends to be duller because you're not getting as much exercise, you're not doing things as much, you're not outdoors as much, which means your circulation can be a little bit poorer, and I'll touch that with body care in a minute. But for facial skincare, I think it's really nice to treat your skin for a kind of gentle massage every now and then. It helps kind of break out all the gunk that you've got stuck in your pores. It kind of helps rejuvenate your skin. It can help prevent wrinkles. It's just a really nice little treat. And a product that's really great to do this with is the Botanic Soothing Cleansing Organic Face Balm. This is what it looks like. It's 92% organic certified ingredients, and it just looks like a kind of bubbly wax. It's a very close dupe to the Eve Lone Cleanser, if any of you have tried that. It's very similar to the Eve Lone Cleanser, and it is a really nice kind of grainy consistency, but it breaks down into an oil so you can really massage it in your skin. And if you want me to do a video about facial massage, let me know and I'll do one. But it's a really nice product for that kind of thing because it's quite a kind of solid oil. You don't feel oily and it doesn't slip. You can really work it into the skin and it removes makeup beautifully as well. Then we have an eye cream. I do think you need to kind of amp it up a little bit in the cooler weather when it comes to eye cream, because the skin under your eyes is extremely delicate and it needs a little bit of extra care. And I normally use the Clinique All About Eyes eye cream, which is very light, but lately I've been using the Bionova eye wrinkle treatment, which looks like this. It's just a little pot. This came with a glossy box and it's a thicker consistency, so it's more hydrating. You can see what it looks like right there. It's a thicker consistency, so like I said, it is a lot more hydrating, and it really kind of helps give your under eye area a little bit of a moisture boost, because I know from experience that mine can get really dry when it's cold, so that's a nice little addition. And you can also use anything that's quite gentle but quite hydrating under your eyes. I know a few people use Vaseline before they go to bed under their eyes. I can't do that because I get milia if I do, but something that's a little bit more hydrating is a really, really great option when you've got dry skin. Then another facial product, you're probably thinking like, yes, hurry up, is the Almay Sunless Tanning Gel for face. The reason I'm mentioning this is because I always find that my face is a little bit paler than the rest of my body, even in the cooler months, and I like to just apply this on my face because I feel like it kind of just evens my complexion out a little bit. I apply it after I've applied my moisturiser at night, and it's really, really nice. I'm not sure where you can get this, probably eBay is your best bet, but it's really nice, and it's the Almay Tanning Gel for face, and it's really great. It doesn't break you out, and it's light and it's tinted, so it's really, really lovely. And if you suffer from quite a lot of redness during the cooler months, which a lot of us do, especially around your chin and your nose area because that's hormonal, then the Boots Botanics Rose Water Toner is a great one for you. Rose water really soothes the skin, and it kind of helps just combat any redness and any kind of inflammation, and really calms your skin down, and it smells lovely as well, so I really like that one. Now for body care, I've got a few little things here that I think are really, really good, and the first one is still make sure you're body brushing. I know I'm a preacher for body brushing, but a lot of us only do it during the summer months, and I think in the winter it is important to do it as well, because it's always good for your skin. It always improves circulation, helps get rid of cellulite, but also it really helps kind of make you feel energized and less sluggish, and like I said, improves your circulation, which is really important even in the winter months, so I really, really like that. Then for bath products. Now, I know a lot of us prefer having a bath in the winter just because it's more relaxing and it keeps you warm and everything, but using bubble baths can really, really dry out your skin because of the sodium lauryl sulfates that are in it, and the foaming agents can just dry out your skin even more. So I prefer using something like the Boots Botanics Foaming Bath Soap, which has honey in it. Honey is really great for your skin, and it's a kind of very gentle foam. It gives a very light foam. If you want a kind of bath that's tons of bubbles, this isn't the product to do it, but it just gives the kind of light foam and is really kind of luxurious feeling, and it's nice and it's comforting. It's not going to give you, like pink bubble bath and all that kind of thing, but it's just quite comforting and quite nice for these months. And you can also top it off by adding, this is something I've been doing for years and I love it, a few drops of the Neutrogena Light Sesame Formula Body Oil. I've nearly run out of mine, but topping a few drops of this in the bath really helps rehydrate your skin and just leaves it feeling really lovely and moisturised. Then I have got two body oils here that I want to talk about, and they're both one of them is quite famous, one of them you'll have probably not heard of before. And the first one is bio oil. A lot of people know about bio oil because it's for stretch marks, scarring, all that kind of thing, and it is. But if you suffer from really, really dry skin, I recommend applying this onto kind of slightly damp skin and then applying a thick body lotion, putting some warm pyjamas on and just staying like that, because this is really, really lovely. It really makes you feel really kind of hydrated, and it helps kind of replenish the skin from within, and it doesn't feel very oily. So that's a really, really nice one. And the next one is something that's quite summery, but it's the Juicy Summer Fruit Oils from, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, I think it's Easy Flu Naturals. I'm not sure. I'm going to write a review about this and the other product. I was kindly sent these by the company, and they're really, really, really nice. This is the summer fruit oil, and they're all organic. And basically, all this has in it is apricot kernel oil, cherry kernel oil, and peach kernel oil. So you can imagine, if you're a fruity lover, this smells incredible. It just smells gorgeous, and it's a kind of very thick oil. It's not a kind of thin oil like the Neutrogena sesame oil is quite a thin formula. This is a thicker formula. It's kind of almost like a cross between a serum and an oil, but it's really, really hydrating. And if you just want that kind of little nice indulgence, if you're having a pamper night and you just want to smell really lovely, then this is a really nice one. Then for the kind of combatter of all dry skin, this is from the same brand as the Summer Fruits Oil, and it's the Organic Cocoa Mango Buttercream. This is incredibly hydrating. I put this on last night and I can still feel it on my skin. It's amazing. And you can use it as a leave-in hair moisturiser, which I haven't done yet, or as a body butter. I'll show you what it looks like. It's quite a stiff formula. So if I get a little bit out, it's quite stiff. It's kind of not a creamy, easy one to rub in, but it is worth the work, especially like on places like elbows and knees and feet where you get incredibly dry skin. This is a really nice product, and all it has in it is shea butter and essential oils and things like that, and it's just really lovely, and it's got a really nice scent as well. And like I said, this is the combatter of dry skin. I will put their website in the description box if any of you want to go and have a look, but it's a really, really lovely product. And then we have got two fragrances here, which I like kind of having a different fragrance during the winter months. I feel like in the summer I'm all about fresh, pretty scents, but in the winter I think you can go with something a little bit heavier, a little bit muskier, a little bit more interesting. And you're probably thinking, yes, incredibly mature of you, but the Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy perfume is really, really a nice winter one. It's got a really unusual scent. It's very, very sweet, but it's quite musky at the same time, and it really settles nicely on the skin. I'll put some on now actually because I haven't got any on, but it settles really nicely on the skin and it stays on really well, and it's just the kind of perfect scent for a cold day when you're wearing a nice big coat and boots and you just want that kind of, I don't know, it's just a really perfect winter scent. And the other one is Love, Peace and Juicy Couture by Juicy Couture, and this is a really, really lovely scent as well. I got this not very long ago and I've used quite a bit of it. I love the bottle, but this is a really nice wintry one too. It's fresher than the Britney Spears one, but it's kind of fresher in a wintry way. I'm really bad at describing fragrances, so I'm afraid you are going to have to go to your nearest department store, Boots or whatever, and go and give these a sniff. But they're both really, really great winter scents. That's Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy and Love, Peace and Juicy Couture by Juicy Couture. Both really lovely. And last but not least, just because it's winter doesn't mean that it is okay to neglect the sunscreen. I sound like that Buzz Lerman, you know, wear sunscreen, trust me on the sunscreen. But seriously, do trust me on the sunscreen. Sunscreen is really, really important. My favourite one is the Dr. Orr Sun and Soft Protective Active Hydration. It's SPF 30 and I use this on my face every single day. It's a great base for makeup, really not oily, but it is just the most perfect everyday moisturiser, and you still need to protect your skin from those UV rays, even if it's windy and dark and horrible outside. They can still get to you, they can still cause premature aging, they can still cause skin cancer, still cause sun damage, and it is really, really important to protect your skin from those harmful rays. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any questions or anything like that, then let me know, and share your winter beauty tips with us in the comments below. I'm sure we'd all love to know, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.